Hi everyone, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I have a quick Divine Masculine Twin Flame read for you. It is February 28th, 2019. The last day of the month, the 28th, is the Two of Wands. And the day adds up to 42, which is the Two of Cups. So we have a day very much about twos and partnerships. The masculine read was done at 4:37, 4:38. 37:38 are the King and Queen of Cups. The major arcana were, and this is from the Sirian Starseed deck, Luna, the Wheel of Fortune, the Great Wheel, which is normally called the Wheel of Fortune. Luna is the moon, of course. Karma is Judgment, and Alchemy is the Temperance card normally. 2 Pentacles, 3 Cups, 2 Wands, and 1 Sword, so they're pretty well distributed there. And then we only had the Page of Cups as far as the court cards. The numbers that came up with the coding and the energies having to do with the coding were intuition and individuality. So it's all about using your intuition and being authentic to yourself. The numbers that came up were just 6 in the coding, and 6 actually came up yesterday in a masculine read I did. The numbers were 2221, 6, 234, 6, 7, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and then 9 and 10, as well as 9, 10. I was also getting, the coding was about hanging in the balance for the divine masculine, hanging in the balance. It was also about Jesus was coming up in the coding and relating to the divine masculine as the divine masculine, and being balanced, but hanging in that balance. Also, there could be an energy of wanting to hang the divine masculine. All right, coming up with the crucifixion for Easter and all that. So these energies may be coming up. Also, you might want to be using your intuition and your authenticity based on balancing your finances, on what to spend and what not to spend on. And then I was also getting 3, 4, shut the door, and 9, 10, begin again. So that was definitely coming up in the read as well. Starting out with the moon and the underlying energy. The moon, or Luna, satisfied at night on her own for the Empress reversed in lack, or a mother who's not well. Tripping up with lower energy exposed, a Leo, or just the ego of the Emperor reversed at night. The divine feminine possibly in lack of abundance, or rejecting the divine masculine with the sexual energies coming up in any sexual advances from the divine masculine who happens to be married or in a partnership with somebody else. Also could be coming up here in the underlying energies, someone happy about a miscarriage, or someone who had an abortion, or satisfied taking care of their mother, or their karmic for the masculine who may have an illness, or dropping the facade or breaking patterns of a Leo or the masculine's ego, where that's coming up Emperor reversed as out of control. And this could be somebody's parents too, where both the Emperor and Empress are coming up as clarifiers on the moon as out of control. So someone may have to live with both of their parents taking care of them, or it could be relating to the divine feminine having to take care of a parent, whether they're living with them or not, doesn't matter. And then the masculine also taking care of a parent, whether it's the mother or the father. But that kind of energy is coming up here. And the masculine also may be coming out of his ego and just starting to hang out instead of being in control all the time. Or the divine feminine with a mother who's ill, like I said, or divine masculine with a father who's ill, or father-in-law was coming up. The Chariot is out here, boldly making a magical move, coming full circle with new love, suddenly rushing in. An epiphany suddenly comes to light about self-love, spiritual love, and new love at night. Michael and or Jesus and Thoth are coming up here as discussing what to do about the divine feminine who's trapped in her own world of love and epiphanies. And then grounding was coming up, grounding 1111. Into the ground where there are heart-shaped leaves was coming up. So a specific place, ground 0. And blast off was coming up. Space shuttle, ground control to Major Tom. Love conquers all as the tower falls. Lion and bull look annoyed with big toe like nails on the chalkboard, hearing someone scratch to get out. The bird dives, and the chalice lifts up to catch the bird with special coin in their mouth, overflowing with an outpouring of love. The divine feminine is floating in space, and the divine masculine blasts off to go save her, as the divine masculine or karmic is forced to let the cat out of the bag. The Queen of Wands is coming up reversed times 2 here. Detoxing or waving goodbye as the devil, reversed, taking a kid or 2 with her, holding back time and energy and money to plan her own life, or the karmic is finally released from a marriage, relationship, or pregnancy that bound her, undoing it all and playing hardball as the Queen of Wands reversed. True love, the underlying energy comes up for the masculine, as well as the card below that, which was chemistry. Yes, this is a magnetic attraction. And true love, this is a romance of a lifetime. Again, surprise or shock is out in the open about the high priestess who had the keys all along. The first prize, silver cup with the cherry on top. New love, self-love, spiritual love. The King of Cups is coming up with dessert and a rose, and also that co-creation kind of energy that I get in some of my my symbols. But the magician also wants her, and is willing to fight for her to get out of the doghouse. So stockings and food on the floor, or a garter belt perhaps, she'll have to work on. So this is like the masculine or whoever this is approaching her. So new love with the King of Cups or a magician, or maybe your divine masculine is coming across as both and coming forward. Creativity is here as underlying energy as number 3 of the Empress, and also the card beneath that is teaching and learning, which is 57, which is that 3 of Swords, or the separation or heartbreak card. So having learned from that, which is past, and now the underlying energy is creativity, and the creativity that comes from that hurt. So the divine masculine is coming up here, is buried in their work, with money floating all around in cobwebs, him unaware of the jealousy and the stingers that the Queen of Wands is capable of. Blue eyes, has eyes in the back of their head, dropping large burden, unaware, working that she's taking his things. So someone who, some of these karmics and my masculines may have broken up and gotten back together several times, and now the karmic came back just as she could get in and take what she wanted from the relationship, things, money, whatever, with him being unaware of this because he's always working, okay? So obviously that's not for everyone, but it's definitely going to be for some. Crossing fingers and toes that she doesn't get caught for the Queen of Wands reversed. Deer in the headlights is coming up, caught with grass and tools of destruction, or unforeseen accident in hitting a deer and she gets caught. At night, in suddenly leaving with his stuff, the karmic may get caught off guard due to news of new love, or gets stopped or hits a deer, which then frees the divine masculine. The underlying energy signs coming up were Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Scorpio. The ones that I know which direction they were was Cancer upright, Taurus reversed, Aries reversed, and Leo upright. Alright, so divine masculines may be getting freed because the karmic may actually leave. Recently, karma may be a bitch. At night, the Queen of Wands reverse sneaks out with no one knowing after dumped, or she dumped, or overwhelmed about judgment or final divorce coming in. The foundation for the masculine is the 2 of Cups. The Queen of Cups gives up her battle for her wounds. Brought light to family finances or family business, or brought on by a family, or sudden change of feeling brought on by a family trigger, or a message from beyond, or from a relative. Triggering the divine masculine's true love. Centrally, the energy for the masculine is destiny, implements in a breakup so that he can offer love to the middle road. Not too hot, not too cold, but just right, and smart to boot. The divine feminine's heart, devoted to him even though in separation. The challenge being balancing the scales, having drained his sunshine with burdens of the emperor, needing to be judged for judging her, for offering or staging a new life for them, and then him turning his back on her. Now crowning is the E-Tower, or the Divine Feminine's heart, or Rapunzel, laying down swords about rejection and overindulgences while imprisoned, no longer inspired to see the magician's show, displays that he puts on to get back his karmic, whatever. The Divine Feminine leading the way, allowing the swords to fall away from the fantasy he created about third party hovering at a distance with sexual energy, sweet judgment talked about on public forum in front of the kids, the emperor protecting self from angel twin, or thinking he was protecting her from him, and his superhero player ways. Soon, 3 flames present to sneaky behavior, insecurities, manipulations, and ignorance, maybe not having the tools to communicate or use their intuition. The Queen of Pentacles is ahead out in the cold, heavy winds, not seeing the opportunity, an offer that was of his lower energy, so it may have been good that she didn't see that opportunity. His high vibration was taken by all of the burdens and his work. 1122, which is Justice and the Fool. So taking a leap of faith, and justice is just truth and balance. Okay. So the Divine Masculine is seeing himself as the Page of Cups, heart cracked open wide. After the fighting is all over, kids moving, or there's a message about moving, or instability, presently purging the last tears out of him. A lot of cards came up from romance angels, past life relationship, worth waiting for, release your ex, passion, and this could be the one, as well as engagement and trust, which is all about having faith. So moving a level up and having faith. Around him, or how he is seen, is alchemy, imbalanced King of Pentacles, emotionally detaching from that which is no longer for his highest good. So actually the King of Pentacles was upright, but there was still some imbalance around him that he knows that he had to correct. But walking away and or within with heavy burden to clear for himself. The Masculine also needs to clear blocks of the wounded warrior, which is victim mentality. The Queen of Swords, talking without option about the journey, ungrounded in bold action of him roughshotting over her. So the signs that were coming up in the body of the read were Libra upright, Leo reversed, Virgo upright and reversed, Scorpio reversed, Aries upright and reversed, Taurus reversed, Sagittarius and Capricorn not sure which direction they were. They could be neutral, but Pisces was definitely reversed, and Cancer upright. Gemini and Aquarius weren't really presented in a major way at all in the body today. Okay. So as I was saying, the Queen of Swords talking about the journey without option, ungrounded in a bold action of him roughshotting over her. Now divorced, or spiritual beliefs connect him to the Queen of Pentacles, using his intuition, his individuality or authenticity, and even more so, relationship change is called from him. Expanding with a little bit of flirting and expressing his passion, resting, thinking, and or meditating about happy family attacking him. Defenseless to the energies coming in. The King of Pentacles Superman twin is riding in passionately to offer his services to the Queen of Pentacles Divine Feminine twin. In the aftermath of destined events of twins and King of Pentacles and kids, the pain is over. Truth comes out at work about twins. At night, there's a connection of love with alchemization of karma and judgment, destined to balance and be present to the wounded warrior, the Divine Feminine's heart, the E-Tower, Rapunzel, meditating on this betrayal in order to end the pain of it. Or hanging out at night with Karmic, the Queen of Wands reversed, while partnered by destiny to the Divine Feminine's heart, E-Tower, balanced, new love, present in meditation, alchemizing the wounded warrior by transmutation and transmuting the pain. Okay, so that was the read. I'm going to let you go with that. It's getting late, but I'm going to show you the picture of the read. that's the full read, and I can show you the basic as well. Okay, and I think that, let's see. Yeah, this came up when I was shuffling as well, so I think you'd like to see that. Okay, so there's definitely energies of the masculine coming forward. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves and drink your water. Rise and be loved.